Good evening, everybody. As you can see, Lynn and Lynette were destined to be partners. St. James Primary is in its 143rd year of existence. And although the school is situated in the most beautiful, affluent Kalk Bay, it draws its learners from the poor socio-economic areas of Masiphumelele and Ocean View. St. James, we consider it to be a data-driven school. Our annual provincial systemic test results have been consistently good. It's averaged between 80 and 90 and 94% this year. And I'm telling you that because that is good and compares very, very favorably with our surrounding schools that have much, much better resources and charge much, much higher school fees than St. James does. I think that the stakeholders at the school place value on good results and the need to maintain this for the benefit of the school. The leadership is focused, I think, and they're here this evening, or some of them, on pursuing excellence by continuously seeking to improve the quality of learning and teaching and the educational experience for each and every child in the school. And I think that although the systemic results indicate that the school is doing well academically, there's this constant niggling awareness that in order to sustain our performance, that we constantly need to improve the quality of teaching and learning at the school. Because we're constantly aware that if you achieve, the only place to go is down. So, the most important thing that I think I want to tell you this evening is that St. James Primary is sitting on a gold mine. Now, for security reasons, but I think I can trust everybody in this room, I'm going to tell you where that gold mine is. And that gold mine is in our staff room. And, they're looking at me very funny because St. James doesn't have the privilege of having a staff room. Nevertheless, that is where the gold mine is. So, it then stands to reason that the key factor identified for improving our school has been the increase in the capacity of the staff members. Our vision, the partnership vision, has been to increase the effectiveness and the capacity of the staff. And we've realized that that is how we could improve the quality of teaching and learning. Through our partnership with Lynn van Toff, we have embarked, therefore, on a journey, a very exciting journey, to develop a character strengths-based school. And this has had a phenomenal effect on our staff. It has resulted in increased measurable involvement. And this has been done through the recognition, the development, and the utilization of the personal character strengths of each and every staff member. And after developing this process and being on this journey for a couple of months, I think almost a year, we're now in the process of exposing all our learners to the strengths-based program, and with the idea of future extending it to the parents. So before I hand over to Lynn, I would just like to express thanks to Partners for Possibility for this valuable leadership development opportunity. I'd also like to thank Inmarsat for sponsoring the opportunity, and then to Lynn Fantuf and her daughter Kaylin. We involved the whole family at St. James for sharing their expertise and for partnering St. James on this journey, which I know is going to be continuing for a very long time.
Dan Siegel is a professor of psychiatry at UCLA in the States. And he always tells his clients in therapy that they need to create a safe place. And he believes that we all need a safe place, a mental image or a picture that we can go to, even for a moment or two, and calm ourselves and soothe ourselves when the world around us becomes too much or too hectic. And every time I walk into St. James, I'm reminded of this notion of a safe place. For a primary school, it is remarkably calm and quiet. It is considered, it is spiritual, yet it brings an academic rigor and behavioral boundaries that are very firm. Although fascinatingly enough, it doesn't have fences, so it has no physical boundaries. And I think it's all of this that makes St. James a truly, truly remarkable school. And every time I go there, this perception that I have is strengthened. And as Lynette said, her vision for the school was to extend the training, the staff development, but to do it in a way that developed strengths that were already there. And for me, this was serendipitous because I've got a particular interest in positive psychology, as well as the research that's been done on character education in schools across the world. So we started off with 3 training sessions for staff, where we developed a strengths language, and each staff member could explore their particular character strengths and the constellation of strengths that they had. And I was humbled and I was amazed. Des and Marilyn and Carl are here tonight. And they and the rest of the staff had this incredibly deep and intuitive understanding of character strengths, how it could be used as a staff team, but also how it could be used in the school. The staff then decided after these 3 sessions that they wanted to embark or go ahead on a whole school development, a strengths-based school. And I think this is the first one that's been done in the country, although a lot are being done in schools overseas, in the UK and Australia, and in the USA. And this was a very big, brave project for them to embark on. What we've done to date is I go in every week or every second week, depending on our timetable, and I present the strengths of the week. We talk through it as a staff at a staff meeting. I give some handouts, and then this amazing staff go off and they're adapted in their classrooms, literally from grade 0 to grade 7. So they'll take the poems, the workbooks, bring in all their own amazing creativity and develop the language with their children. We have also done, they bring it into assemblies, they bring it into the curriculum of the week, into the incidental learning, into extramurals. It just becomes part of the fabric of the school. We run a prefects workshop, and we are also going to hopefully be doing a parents workshop at some stage during the year. We have a very big thank you for Partners for Possibility, as Lynette has said, for Innosat, our sponsors, for making this feasible. But my heartfelt gratitude is to Lynette for the privilege of becoming part of the St. James team. And to the staff at St. James, to Des and to Marilyn and to Carl, for giving me a safe place. What we've done is we have developed a little video. It's not a professional video, but I hope it gives you some idea of the kind of journey that St. James is on.